Hello everyone, my name is Christian. Welcome back to Tekpon. Today our guest is Anatoly, the co-founder and CEO at AppFollow. Hello.
Hello everyone. Nice to be here.
Nice to have you on the podcast. At first, please tell us what your company does.
AppFollow is app reputation platform for everyone who have a mobile app or game and try to work with like customers, users who every day, every hour receive stars, reviews, and share their feedback about your apps and games. And we have a platform which automate all these processes and potentially like you could be closer to your customers with AppFollow.
And what do you see is the biggest problem that you solve for your customers?
That like a lot of tools which you could find to extract this data. For example, Google Play Console or App Store Connect or other tools. And this is like really not useful. Some of them like use Excel. Some of them like use some like manual export and like go to like import to Zendesk or some say, AI tools. And this is
Yes.
like really annoying and not working at scale. For example, if you have iOS app, you have 156 or something like that countries where like your users could like leave every day reviews. And to collect, you need to switch filter and export all that. And we automate all this process, extract this data and parse from every apps what you could track. And idea to automate like and unlock AI stuff, reply to review stuff, like some analysis stuff. And for example, we integrated to like with Zendesk, Salesforce, Tableau, and you could like see this data like in your general tools in your work flow, and don't go to App Store and Google Play.
Nice. And what do you say are the three most loved features of the platform of AppFollow?
Okay, first of all, this is like automation thing. We automate tagging when you could like on higher level overview understand what customers say about your app or game. Second thing, this is like reply to reviews feature when you could reply automatically, like using AI stuff to any reviews based on like their language. Okay. And third thing about integrations, however you said, with different third-party platforms, starting from Slack, and even it will be Salesforce or Zendesk.
And usually what types of companies are you targeting? Is it only gaming companies?
Gaming is now our top one type of category of customers, but non-gaming also, okay. Like finance, health and fitness, entertainment, apps, good use when okay. 500 or 1,000 new reviews per month could be. This is our like ideal customer profile.
Okay, so 1,000 plus. Okay, makes sense. Nice. And how about the integrations? What are the most common integrations that you see used?
We started like 2015 and 16 when Slack was really popular, and it was our driver. We was like Slack brilliant bot, and still Slack is not so popular for companies, but anyway, Slack essential integration, and we love all customers who need this like essential integration to from App Store to their Slack workplace. But what about others? I'm really fan of like help desk systems. It could be Zendesk, it could be HelpShift or other type. We have like 10 what we support. And Salesforce, okay. Absolutely, because when you want to know 360 review about your customers, you want to integrate every channel to Salesforce. That's why this is a really important integration, what we support.
Nice. Thanks for sharing. And how about the customer success story? Do you have a favorite? Do you have some stories that you can share with us? For example, how you help a customer improve their managing reviews or something?
Yeah, like some of them I couldn't like mention as some titles, but I could like say some keywords what you potentially understand who is it. Like top one AI solution at the moment want to focus on mobile feature requests and understand better what could be as a like next product mobile release. and we help them with automation all reviews from app stores just to create better roadmap for mobile app. What about others? If we're speaking about support use case, I really like that we help to increase reply rate. For example, from 30% is the average to 100 in some cases, and focus on real important segment of users. Not like we'll answer to all 5 stars or all 1 star. No, but if rating changed or it is visible for everyone on the app page, you need to respond first and without any delays. That's why second KPI could be average time to respond. And some gaming companies, they focus on potentially how many monetized problem we have or how many ads we have in the right place, because first place when we could know it is reviews. If something wrong, immediately you could find there, why I see a lot of ads in my game. And this is what I really like. All other cases you could read in our customer stories page on AppFollow.io.
Nice. Okay, congratulations. And how about the market competitiveness? How competitive is your space, and how are you different from your competitors?
This is a really good question, because from different angle of view, we could say 3 different competitor lists. First of all, we start as an App Store search optimization tool platform for marketing teams. And now it is not our core value at the moment. But anyway, we provide, especially for gaming companies, ASO stuff also. And that's why Uptweak is our competitor there. If we're speaking about monitor use case, when you need to analyze ratings and reviews and understand customer feedback, it could be some tools as UnitQ or AppBot and others who could be our competitor. And last but not least, if you're speaking about Engage or support use case, we now started to be competitor to some social media listening tools like Splinker. It is really unexpected thing for us before, but at the moment when companies try to understand, okay, we need to review and answer to all users, and could be in social media, in mobile stores, and different channels. That's why it is really new thing for us, but we still 3 key areas what I could highlight.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the honesty. How about the founding story of the company? Can you tell us?
Yeah, absolutely. 9 years ago, we worked with my current co-founder, Pavel, in one travel company, startup. And on one hackathon, we participate together, and we won this hackathon when we developed the really small mobile app. And this mobile app parsed iTunes, just to found new albums from artists in iTunes Music, or try to find new apps by publishers, like gaming or mobile apps, and so on. And we found how iTunes or Apple works, and understood, we are from mobile space. Why we focus on all iTunes content, not only mobile apps or games? And we started this from this idea. After several iterations, we understood that we potentially found product market fit. And after that, we found third our co-founder, who before that has own mobile company, and provides develop some apps. And we understood that we need some with finance, with some previous entrepreneur skill set to our group, just to create our common company, which we called AppFollow. This is really short story about us.
And you raised any funding, or is it a bootstrap company?
From day one, we started to think about VC. We started to be a startup. That's why we raised pre-seed from different angles. After that, we raised seed round from Finnish VC company, and in 2020 we raised Series A from UK fund, not a capital. And unfortunately, last year we wanted to raise Series B, but we completely failed, unfortunately for us. But now, we are trying to find new growth for the company and potentially next or 2 years ahead to raise Series B. Why we are so based on VC funding? Because we believe that we really good acceleration thing, which help us to scale our product to customers, to find new areas, to new regions, and so on, just to scale product what we built and found product market fit. That's why we are thinking more than startup, even standard business, which could grow 5, 10, or up to 20% year over year.
Thank you for explaining. I appreciate it. And how about the team? How big is it right now?
At the moment, we're 80 employees. Yeah, we're originally from Russia, but at the moment we spread in Europe, in UK, in America, 29 countries in our map at the moment. Because we from day one remote team. Before pandemic, we started this approach. I really like it. But at the moment, I see how we need to be more efficient as a remote team with some offline meetings. I believe this only one way to be successful remote team, when you have offline quarterly or sometimes monthly meetings. It could be all hands, it could be by function, or founders team could meet in offline and discuss really a lot more than 5 hours using Zoom or Google Meet.
Right. And I'm curious now, how did you find your first customers?
Yeah, we were from mobile space, and we had some network of different product managers from different mobile apps, and it helped us a lot, absolutely. But after that, this is only viral effect when you have really references customers who started to share we use AppFollow just for track reviews in Slack on different conferences or in some communities and so on. And this really help us that our organic traffic started to grow, and all other channels also. And this really good thing when only word of mouth or viral effect help you to grow. But 2016 we launched on Product Hunt, and we started to be real globally, because in 2016, how long it was, but Product Hunt really worked, and we saw a lot of really good companies who knew about AppFollow only because we launched on Product Hunt. This helped us a lot. But
and
at
today,
the moment, I couldn't say the same about Product Hunt.
Yeah, I understand. And today, what is the go-to-market strategy that's working best for you? Is it still recurring customers and word of mouth?
Really good question, because 2 years ago, our market changed a lot, especially after war, what started, and the market and customer needs changed. Why? Because a lot of budget cutting on different part, not only on our part could be, but on customers also. And that's why they started to think differently about what kind of tools they need, what kind of tools they want to pay, and so on. And that's why our if before I would say organic and brand were 60 or 70% of all our traffic, and we really use only inbound as a key channel for acquisition. But now it is something mixed, and I would say that still brand and viral thing important for us, because organic, if we're speaking about Google as a key source of traffic, at the moment it couldn't be, because users or you or me goes to ChatGPT, TikTok, LinkedIn, and try to find something new, something interesting. It is not only one tool, how it could be 2, 3 years ago or 5 years ago. And this like completely
Right.
changed with us also. All the community could be. That's why it should be mixed approach, but still like brand. And when you have like really customers who are happy with you, who love you, like your product a lot, and could
Yes.
be influencers, this is really awesome thing. I believe this will help any B2B SaaS businesses in the future.
Right. Thank you so much. What did you say was your biggest challenge since you started the company?
Every year a new challenge, I would say. And this is like what I really like from my current job. Because if it is like, the same how it was like 2 or 5 years ago, it is boring. Every year, new challenges. Yeah, and at the moment now, like, okay, let's start from scratch. Like first years, it was like, okay, we need to build and find really product market fit, like acquire 100 customers, and like find like seed round. But at the moment,
Yes.
when we're like so not in maturity a lot, but yeah, on one hand, really want to continue our growing because we still see opportunities on the market and see how many like product features, product challenges customers at the moment have. But on the other hand, absolutely, like we have some financial targets and financial ideas how we could grow, and this like really challenged me. Last but not least thing, yeah, when like 80 people in your company, it could be 100, it could be 500. Really nice to be like good or great leader for them, and be like more coach, me be more true leader, even I was like before. This like really challenge me, challenge our founders or like leadership team, and that's why I really like appreciate to all challenges what I have and will have in the future.
And how about the vision for the company? What's next?
Yeah, like vision or mission really, in one hand, complicated question, in the other hand, really easy one. What are you doing, guys?
Yes.
Like last year, yeah, we aligned that at the moment, a mission of AppFollow is understand and elevate app reputation for everyone. Like we could add like at scale, and especially with AI trend and so on. And like to find way how you could understand better customer needs for like mobile first companies, for mobile first businesses, really like cool thing what I think at the moment. And how it could be automation, it could be AI stuff, it could be just like more analytics dashboards and so on. It doesn't matter really, but just like to understand better what your users of your app and game like needs and wants. This really open question at the moment, and I believe AppFollow will help.
And we arrived at the last part of the podcast. Thank you so much for all the questions and all the answers, for answering all the questions.
Yeah.
What is the backstory of your career? How did you start?
I started to be a backend developer after university, yeah, and I dreamed that now I want to create something new. And like during next 5 years, yeah, I experimented a lot. Started from like websites, develop as a developer for web developer, and after that I was as like CTO of like local studio who developed like mobile apps. But I was on like backend part. I didn't develop like mobile applications. Like I didn't use Objective C or like Java. But I know how to do it, and my like challenge at that time was like, like we had like 10 applications. We know how to develop from the scratch, but how to promote it, how like to get like 1 million or like 100 million users, or like how to earn like 1 million US dollars. This is like really great question for me at that moment, and that's why I started to be more about one product and be a product manager more than developer. And after that, yeah, I started to work in a startup, what I already mentioned, travel startup,
Yes.
and like focus on one mobile product with like iOS, Android, and mobile website, and see how it could be different between like mobile usage and desktop usage. And at that time, I started to think, how many competitors in one time, how many reviews you could see, and how to like track it, on like daily basis without any manual checking. This is how I created idea about AppFollow. And now, like when like
Amazing.
8 years in with AppFollow, I started to think, okay, like we build some product at the moment, and like I'm from developer, be like product manager, now like CEO, and what next could be for me? And now, like idea of this August, I started to be a indie developer of mobile apps again, just to understand better our customer needs and see, okay, if I have idea of any mobile apps or like only one, what I need to know. And this should help me to create vision for AppFollow. Okay, for marketing, for sales, and even for product. For example, our current pricing didn't have planned for competitor review when you have only idea, without like users, without reviews. We had it like 5 years ago, but what happened? And this is like some like journey what I have at the moment. But yeah, I believe that when you like so closer to your customers, you could really build really awesome product for these customers.
Absolutely. And I have 2 questions left. Firstly, what would be your best piece of advice for a starting founder? Or let's say you, when you started 8 years ago the company, what advice would you give yourself?
Yeah, be sure that you on the right path. Because if you like now could say, oh, I am startupper, or I start the business, or I have an idea, please don't like listen all like negative feedback. Just focus on your vision, on your mission, and do like and execute. Because I really like this quote: ideas are easy. Anyone could create anything, but execution is everything. And it is still like not problem, but challenge for us, for my company in the moment, and what I see from different CEO from different companies. That's why it is really good. Please believe, if you have an idea and you think it is like something new, please do. This is like my
Amazing.
like, one and last potentially suggestion for everyone.
I appreciate very much. And the last question I have for you: what's your favorite SaaS product that you use? Do you have any software that you would recommend to other people?
Yeah, really good.
But apart from AppFollow.
Yeah.
This is obvious.
Yeah, I would say I really like Miro as a company, as a product, absolutely, because at the moment, really like amazing progress last 10 years. I know him like 5 years ago, and now like I work with some of them as advisors. And when these people like really has like really great experience, I could believe how many challenges they had before, what they like did, what they like, what decisions they made, because now we see how big this company, how smart and great product at the moment. That's why Miro number one, and I could recommend everyone start using it for your like daily activities. To be honest, I don't use it daily, but on weekly, on a monthly, my team I know use a lot. But at the moment, I don't use. But I know this really great product.
Is there anything else that you want to tell us today on the podcast?
Oh, yeah, like let's change this world. This is what we need to do when we create any new startup. That's why if this like episode or any other episodes could help you be motivated or be confident, this is really, really awesome. That's why let's change and let's create something new.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining in. You did fantastic.
Yeah, thank you, Christian, for your questions. Nice to be here and answer on all these questions, because sometimes I don't ask myself this type of questions, but reflection time, really good time.
Yeah, thank you so much.